Hey guys, this is Austin Savage, and I'm recording my book review, or my book report for Authentic Christianity. So, my book that I had this semester was The Disciplines, A Celebration of Discipline by Richard Foster. And here is my book. A really good book. I really suggest all of you take the time to read it. So, and Richard Foster is a phenomenal theologian on his own. So, reading his books will be a good help to anyone. But so this book is about the spiritual disciplines. So there he breaks it down into three different disciplines. You have the inward, the outward, and the corporate. So the inward disciplines rely or consist of meditation, prayer, fasting, and study. The outward consists of simplicity, solitude, submission, service, and then you have the part three, corporate disciplines: confession, worship, guidance, and celebration. And those are cool because as you grow as a Christian, you want to start on the inside and then go outward, and then you show corporate. So as the book goes along, it's kind of cool because it's also your walk of Christ. You have to go through the inward to the outward to the corporate in the book. Same thing with life. When you get the inward good, your outward shows better. And when you get the outward good and the inward, then your corporate shows as well. So that was really cool. I thought that was a really cool thing in the book. So there's two principles or two things that I want to touch on. Was there were two quotes that I really enjoyed in the book that Richard Foster had. One of them is, the moment we feel we can succeed and attain victory over sin by strength of our will alone is the moment we are worshiping the will. And the second one is, as long as we think we can save ourselves by our own willpower, we will only make the evil in us stronger than ever. And that's by Heine Arnold. I thought those are really, really important to get, especially as a young male, is because our pride can make us think that we can do it on our own. And that's what this book is about, is as we progress in our spiritual disciplines, as we progress in prayer and worship and all these different things that were in the book, we find ourselves not having to go through it on our own, not by our own willpower, but by the strength that God gives us. So that was really cool. I thought those are two really great quotes. And the other one, the other thing I want to touch on is meditation. So before this book, I never was really into meditation, but it was one of those things that as I started reading the chapter, which is a very early chapter, but as I started reading it, I started to find that I started doing it. And in the chapter, he breaks it down, and it's really cool how he does it. In the opening parts or the beginning parts of the chapter, he talks about some of the misconceptions about meditation and how. And one of the cool ones that really helped me with the idea of it was, in the Eastern culture, it is very they use meditation to empty their minds, to empty their soul, and to find their meaning in the universe. But for Christianity, what we do is we use it to fill ourselves up with God. I thought that was a very wise thing, and I never looked at it that way. I never thought as Christians as us using it to get closer to God, because it was always this weird solo thing for me, and I didn't really ever feel a relationship until this. And he breaks it down later on, showing different forms of Christian meditation. So one of them was meditation upon Scripture. Then you have recollection in meditation, like remembering, and allowing our fragmented minds to kind of become collected and kind of like just calm in the spirit. Then you have number three, which is meditation upon creation, thinking about the things that God has made. Number four is to meditate upon the events of our time and to seek and perceive their significance. I thought that was cool because it gave me a chance to focus on God and to see all the things that He'd done in my life to bring me from this point to now. So yeah, it's a great book. I strongly suggest all of you read it. So yeah, that's my book report. Thank you.